Hi, this is Angela Fears, and I'll be leading your yoga this week. So this week, for week 3 of the Ram Dass course series, the theme is purification, extricating the mind. So we will use our yoga practice to reinforce that theme and to release tension and constrictions in our body and in our mind through the practice of yoga. So we will use the ancient techniques as highlighted in the Bhagavad Gita that Ram Dass shared in this week's series. So we will focus on our third eye at the start of practice, during our postures, and after practice. So the tools you will need, if you have access to, we still might not use them, but if you have access to a block or two, if that's available, and if you have 1 or 2 blankets, because we're going to begin in a simple cross-legged position. So take 1 or 2 blankets and sit high on those blankets and see if the knees will come down towards the ground. And if you can line up the heels or a cross-legged position. So sit comfortably. If you are seated in a chair, allow both feet to press into the ground and lift the heart. A smile on the face, and rest the palms comfortably in your lap. Feel into your being if you choose palms down or if you choose palms up. Before we begin, let's purify before our purification practice. So we're all arriving now, right? We're all tuning in from different places. So let's begin. Let's rub our palms together. Rubbing the palms together. Good. And then let's take from the fingertips, let's come across the forehead, the area above the third eye. And let's just flick that away. And you can create a little pranic fire around you, a green pranic fire, cleansing maybe this mental chatter, this mind chatter. So in case you came in with something, this is an opportunity. Let's let go what we can and what we choose to let go of. Good. And anything else you might be carrying, right? Feel free to leave it at the end of your mat, outside the door, here and now. So just take it, and even if it's coming around you, around your shoulders, let's just decide to put it aside. So let's wipe away that which is an excess current, excess mind stuff. And let's see if we can find our breath and our body. So as we begin, you can place a hand on the lower abdomen, and your second hand can go on your heart. If you feel drawn to have one hand in one location, or both hands resting on the belly, or you may choose both hands resting on the heart, we're going to breathe into our being for 3 rounds. So firmly feeling your sits bones on the ground. Lift through your heart space. Feel the shoulders come back over the hips. Relax. Smile. Breathe into your body. Feel the belly rise. Feel the heart. Exhaling. And one more. One more breath. Noticing our ability to relax and to be here now, breathing into our body. Good. So as we begin, let's extend the arms out to the side. And I'm going to move my blocks, placing them in back. So you do want to have access to them later, so they can be placed at the midpoint of your mat. So I can place that back here for later so I have easy access, okay? So as we begin, and let's just make sure everyone's breathed either fully into the heart space, into the belly. Our next exercise, we're going to continue breathing into the heart space, into the belly. Extend the arms out, fingertips touch the earth, and extend down. Hands in line with the hips. Good. Find the effort and then relax. And let's breathe 3 breaths here and feel the heart space, your torso expand as you breathe in. Breathe out. Good. Breathing in, breathe up from the belly to the heart, throat to the third eye, very top. Exhaling out from the third eye, the space between the brows, the throat, heart, torso exhales completely. One more. Inhale, reach here. And exhale. Beautiful. As we turn the palms up, let's inhale, take the arms up. Good. Now let's bring the hands together. Good. Point the index fingers. Good. And slowly release the hands down the center line of the body. Good. Let's do that 2 more times. Extending through the fingers, turning the palms up, inhale. Bring the palms together. So as we move through these postures, we'll be balancing the right and left side of the body. And we'll be using our intention to balance our physical being and balance our mental being. Purifying our mental, emotional body to relax. Good. One more. Good. So as you release, walk the hands in. And let's begin with the left hand. Left hand extends out. The left hand extends up, reaching up. Inhale up. Exhale, bending the right elbow, coming to the side. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, bend to the side. Do this a few times. Good. Just keep the breath nice and steady. And let's come up a little ways and breathe here. Reach. Find a comfortable position. If you need to walk your hand out a little bit more to come down to the elbow, if that's comfortable, do that. Work to keep the left hip down. Stretching, pressing with the opposite hand. Good job. As we're ready, we're going to release, circling down in front. Good. Release the hand from the back and slowly come up. Great. As we come to side 2, extend out with the left hand. Take the right hand out to the side and extend. And then really feel the extension as you bring the arm in line with the ear. Inhaling. Exhaling, arching over. Let it be your opening and your lateral side stretch. So notice where your emotions go. Coming up. Inhale. Exhaling to the side. Inhaling up. Exhaling to the side. Inhale up. Exhaling to the side. So going as even as it feels good in your body, and as you can, right? Come down to the elbow, or you can come up out so you're not past your edge. Bring the elbow down if you can and breathe. Extend. Keep the right hip down. Beautiful. Great. As we're ready, we're going to release, coming through the front. Keeping both hands stretching out. Tuck the chin. Good. Slowly walk the hands. Come up to the fingertips. Walk the hands all the way back. Yeah, good. And let's take the hands back by the hips. And it's okay if you're on a blanket. Take the hands in back. Okay? And from here, it'll look like your fingertips are going towards your feet. So press the fingertips towards your feet. Roll the shoulders back. Straighten through the elbows. And breathe. I believe we'll be doing coming through this posture in a heart opener. So feel this now. See if you can roll the shoulders onto the back. Great. And 3. One more. Good. Release the hands. Come forward. And our goal within our class today, right, to be able to purify the mind, to release into that loving awareness, is a healthy spine. So let's make our way to a tabletop position where we're positioned on hands and knees. So from finding yourself in a tabletop position, and we've warmed up our spine with some flexibilities in going a little bit between a cat-cow movement, bringing the chest towards the ground, and then coming through neutral, taking your back up towards the ceiling. Come through neutral, taking the belly towards the ground, opening through the hips, good, and pressing through the wrists as the chin goes towards the chest and the spine goes towards the ceiling. Great. Coming through neutral here. Good. So let's just ensure everybody's spine is in tip-top shape. Let's extend out through the left leg. Good. Lift the left leg hip height. Good. And then let's bring that left knee to the left elbow. Great. Inhale, extending. Exhaling. Bring it in. Nice. And 3. Good. Let's add in raising the opposite arm. Good. So you can hold. You can decide to take the elbows together and inhaling up. Great. Good. As you're ready, let's lower the knee, replace the hand. Good. We're going to move to side 2. So I'm going to spin so you can see my side 2. So I'm extending out with the right leg. And we just did a few to balance. Feel that leg lift. Good. Bring the knee to the elbow. And just feel that steadiness. Okay? If this is enough, you can stay here. Okay? So really ensure that full spinal action all the way up the spine. Take the opposite arm by the ear. So I have my right leg lifted, left arm by my left ear. Good. Inhale, taking it in, elbow and knee touch. Exhaling it out. Good. You got it. Inhale and exhaling. Good. Leg going to hip height. Arm going back to the ear height. Good. Bounce out. I think 2 more. Last one. Great. Let's replace the hand and replace the knee. Good. Let's bring the tops of the toes and the feet under, pushing back onto your hips into Garbhandasana, a child's pose. And you can keep the knees together, and you can stack the hands for full rest, or you can take the knees closer to hips distance apart and allow the forehead to come to the mat. So taking what feels good for you in your back, in your body, and breathe, focusing on the third eye as you rest in the posture. Okay? Resting in the posture. Beautiful. From child's pose, come back to tabletop. And let's take the right foot forward. Right foot forward. Bring the hands back to the hip. Good. Let's inhale, take the arms up. Great. So you have your low warrior pose. Good. Come down a few times, and we'll do this a few times. So you can take the arms by the ears, inhaling up. Seeing how the back opens up. Exhaling down. Last time. Inhale. Great. And exhale down. Good. Let's see how that back leg feels with the knee getting some support. So you can have the hands placed on each side of the feet. All right, if you can, come out of the posture. So let's release out of that for those who need the blocks. So the blocks can come to the side of the feet, bringing the floor closer to you. So that's one option. Otherwise, you can be on your fingertips. And our goal as we come up is to lift the back leg. So we have another lunge, and we're opening across the feet. Lowering down. Good. Inhaling up. Good. Head is steady. Exhaling down. One more. Inhale up. Exhaling down. Great. Let's inhale up. Keep the legs up and inhale the arms up into a warrior posture. So my hands are up. Hands can be on the hip. This is a beautiful posture. Breathe. Good. One more breath here. Great. Let's exhale. Take the hands down, either to the blocks or down to by your feet. Lower the knee. Good. And let's take the right knee back to meet the left, coming through a high knees posture. And you can take your smalls of the fist to your sacrum. Good. Roll the shoulders onto the back, elbows coming together on the back, and breathe. Focus on the third eye, focus on the heart. If you notice the stillness, just enjoy that stillness. If you found your edge, notice your edge. Beautiful. Good work. So we're going to go to our second side. So I had my right leg to the front, so I'm going to bring my left leg up now. So my opposite leg. So whatever you were on, please go to the opposite leg. So finding your balance. Again, having your blocks on each side of your feet. So you can be on the palms, pressing into the feet as you lift the right knee. Good. Inhale, bringing it back down. Good. Inhale up. Good. Exhaling down. And again, you can choose here, and try not to put too much weight in your hands. Let the legs do the work. Good. Exhaling down. Good. Let's inhale up. Finding your balance. Let's take the hands to the hips. Elbows come to the back. Inhale up. Good. So really active legs. Great. Find the balance between the lower and the upper body. And breathe. Great. Breathe. That great sounded like it had a little grit there. Good. Let it move through me. For my growth. Good. As you're ready, let's slowly take that knee down. Good. Then you can take the hands to your hips as the knee comes back, and we're back to our high knees posture. So we've had the toes curled under. We can try one with the toes coming to the tops of the toes, and let's go into a Vajrasana here. Good. Focus on the third eye. If Vajrasana is uncomfortable, you have your option of using your block to support you. You can use a blanket. Allow the palms to rest comfortably on the thighs. Tongue goes to the roof of the mouth. Focus is on the space between the eyebrows, back 2 inches. So notice the effects of the postures on the stilling of the mind and your experience in the third eye zone, in your energy center. Notice the relaxed, centered nature of your being. Let's take this time now to breathe into our heart and breathe into our belly fully and completely. Notice your capacity to simply be here now. Notice your own capacity.